Nice. Nice.
Alright,
Nice.
we got Star Rail tonight. Brand new. Update. Let's see. Let's go to missions. Brand new update. Been waiting for this one. Let's see. Cosmic Con roll on. Story casual. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna check that one out. Early access. Okay, they want you to complete missions. Activate Nameless Honor. Starry Seas will include a new 4-star light cone. For the path of elation, today's good luck. Ooh, strategic training. Learn combat-related knowledge. Characters can unleash their skills by consuming skill points. Using a skill will consume skill points while using basic attack. Can recover skill points.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Consume skills. Pressing triangle. Here are the objective hints. Learn about the mechanic details.
Let's make it quick. How about this?
Commencing support. This, that, and...
Team skills have been expended.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's go.
Enemy targets detected. I'll contain them.
Let's make it quick.
Wow.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
How about this?
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Inputting commands. Whoa!
Fighting is meaningless.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Let's go. Batter up.
Commencing support. Oh!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Rules are made to be broken.
The time is now.
Let's make it quick.
All right.
Light up the dawn.
Whoa.
There's no other choice but to move forward. For the next tomorrow! My existence is of little consequence. The new world will arrive!
Wow. Oh no, I don't have any teammates. Uh-oh.
Let's get started! For the next
T-Man.
tomorrow!
Masters of the Universe sword right there. Hero ignites.
There's no other choice but to move forward. The new world will arrive! My existence is of little... Let's get started! I'm fine. There's no other choice but to move forward. For the next tomorrow! The new world will arrive!
Okay. So what's this guy? This is, Vanen. Yeah, that's right. Vanen. Vanen.
My existence is of little consequence. For the next tomorrow! I can't let them down. There's no other choice but to move forward. The new world will arrive! My existence resistance is of little consequence. For the next tomorrow!
Wow.
There's no other choice but to move forward. The new world will arrive! The fury of cold flames consume me. I will never yield to such a fate.
Oh my. How do I know which one to press? Bounce.
This once tear open the sky!
Whoa.
Empty shell.
Wow. Creation Bloodthorn Fairy. Basic attack. Oh my god.
Light up the dawn. Hold up.
Oh, Anixa. Yeah.
Keep your wits about you. Someone's watching us.
Pretty boy, your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down, it's you, isn't it, Whitehair?
Ooh.
Sure
Cypher.
do love stealing the spotlight. In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. This is the sacred ground of reason, and no one may desecrate it. Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, Catgirl.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. That is just heartbreaking. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. Second, this is none of your business, Grove Boy.
Ooh.
Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Oh no.
Here we go. Again.
Da-da-da.
Core Flame Thieves. You really think you can scare off a Sage of the Grove with nothing but empty threats?
Spirit Thief is back. Remember that.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. I kinda like you. As a return favor, please on Cersei's core flame right here. Aw, don't cry now!
That was close. I'm out of here.
Spirit Thief's trickery, yeah. It takes the stuff that you get. Let's see, the Spirit Thief is a self-proclaimed, well-known master thief. Yeah. They enjoy stealing treasures others are just about to obtain, and then vanishing into the void with their stolen goods. Let's see, okay. Yeah, I remember. Okay. When near a coin of whimsy, use the rewinding power provided by Ornyx's prayer. Upon the fissures, thief escapes through. Press and hold to activate Ornyx's prayer. And rewind Spirit Thief's time before they escape. Okay. While the Spirit Thief is in the special zone, you need to release the button. That's right, the green, yeah.
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning. And yet so naive.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Of course. When I first set out on the flame chase journey, Lady Treby never managed to teach me Ornyx's miracle. But along the way, I learned a thing or two.
Where are you going?
I
Oops.
don't know.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
How is this possible?
You've arrived, Zacharias. Always so punctual.
What? Do you know who I am?
I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words. Listen up, Spirit Thief. Hand over the core flame, and let's pretend we never clashed. This way, you and this world can still be saved.
Save. You sing better than any bard. If you ask me, you're the greatest disaster Emporius has ever known. No matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal body. Carrying 12 core flames? Don't make me laugh. You'll just get consumed by the divine flames and drag this world down with you.
134.
What?
This is the 134th cycle I've lived through. And the number of core flames I carry is
1,596.
Yes.
1,000 core flames and just a single Chrysos heir. How is that even possible?
I've come this far. And that's proof enough.
But someday you will. burn to the ground.
Of course, the divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind me. But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. Now when I cut open your stomach, you won't feel a thing.
Ooh.
You...
This is the final warning.
Fine. Fine. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction. Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world, to achieve that 1 in 100 million possibility.
Bartolos!
Cypher, the cat lady.
Brett, if you got the guts, you'll have to first step over my dead body.
Uh-oh.
Cat-eared thief, run!
There's no other
This little brat is not a threat we can deal with just by ourselves.
Okay.
I won't give up, no matter how long I must wait. For the next tomorrow! I'm fine.
That's not fair. It's 4 against 1.
My existence is of little consequence. The new world will arrive! There's no other choice but to move forward.
Nice work!
I'm fine. My existence is of little consequence. There's no other...
How absurd.
In my memories, Zagreus always meets the same end. Over and over again. Their departure no longer stirs anything in my heart.
This reason core flame before us is a fake, obvious as day.
I know. I know. It always plays out like this. The spirit thief covers for her, and the trickery demigod escapes with 2 core flames. And then, driven by defiance or hatred, she decides to stand before me once more. Exactly like the countless past hers I've known. Cunning. Yet so naive.
Yeah, soundtrack's amazing.
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out countless times, tell me, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest now?
depends on your attitude. At least so far, in the cycles where you've asked this question, the endings haven't been so cruel.
Well, thank you for that. But I also believe that this time, you won't catch up to me. No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore.
Whether you believe me or not, I'll still tell you this. You've made the wrong decision.
All right, then. We'll see.
Silence.
This is new.
One-eyed boy. What are you trying to pull now?
Go, Cyphera. Give us some time in private. This isn't for her, but for you. You've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility. Maybe the road you're walking is not one of salvation, but one that will simply drag the world into the flames. For old time's sake, turn back. I don't care how many times you've tried, because there's one thing I'm sure of. Your Messiah complex has turned you into something no different from the icy gods you spoke of. The children of humanity you swore to save. They are no more than ants to you now, aren't they?
Of course. I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my homeland to the ground in an instant without batting an eye? Now I have the answer. It turns out that fiery demon has been fantasizing of becoming this world's deliverer.
I don't want to argue anymore. No matter what I say, the outcome won't change. Make your biggest effort to resist, or accept fate, and hand over the core flame to me. Even if it's futile, we all have the right to choose.
Yes. Even if it is futile, and the world is just a divine joke.
When I walk into the destruction ridden by the gods, with my own 2 legs, you will witness. Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story.
And so, at the end of the 134th cycle, the Traveler and the Scholar fulfilled their fates once again. Or perhaps it wasn't just they who fulfilled their fates. I can't quite remember all this. In the endless darkness, for no reason, a voice always lingered by my ear. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Reduced to ashes. Such a familiar end. It happens in every journey. Always the same.
Eternal Reoccurrence 134, subject 103rd attempt. To breach this, the Scepter's core layer has failed. Decision wait for a void. Sacrifices of past companions approaching. Over synchronicity risk detected. Life cycles of the 12 Kairos are terminated in sequence. Subject Castellana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal reoccurrence. Subject Castellana's attempt to breach the scepter's core there has failed. Life cycles of the 12 Kairos' heirs terminated in sequence, with a trend of acceleration noted. Subject Castellana regressed the extrapolation process. Note: subject strategy down, nearly identical to eternal recurrences. Mind function and degradation detected with possible irreversible damage. Administrator directive received. No more prompts about the risk of mind function damage. Alright, we don't need to read all this. Eternal recurrence. Dun, dun, dun. Wow, this is pretty good so far. I'm liking it. Very nice.
You don't look so good, Deliverer.
Even after going through 108,642 cycles. Mighty, your name for me has never changed.
Why do you sound so pleased? It's a derogatory name.
Yeah, I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle. After that one and only time we walked side by side. Every time since. It always ends up like this. Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra. That's your weak spot, and the only way to kill you.
Thoracic vertebrae.
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
No.
Never.
Then they died honorably, worthy of the name of strife. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
I have to remember how this feels. Remember that I was once human. Or else the destruction will completely consume me.
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent. So always remember to give it your all and never slack off.
I'll keep that in mind. As always.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, will host the final feast in the center of this arena, and the prize will be the flames of strife. One day, you shall die with a wound in your back. That's what I saw when I overcame the trial. The gods' dying ramblings. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. So you must understand, facing the demigod of strife means... There's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
No way.
I understand.
Step forward and face me in a final battle.
Uh-oh.
the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you. I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance. Behold! The last Kremnost festival has begun. And will not end till death.
Here we go.
It's time to temper myself.
What? Oh my gosh.
Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you wish.
For the sake of fairness, let's go.
I salute you. That's all I have wanted.
Empty shell. Soul and substance. Old sun's embers.
Hail the new world's dawn.
Merely empty shell.
Oh my gosh.
The flames of this body are not strong enough. Help thee evernight. Quench the flames of blood. Grant it with strife.
Yeah. Go.
Use the flames of your fury to scorch your own flesh.
Her agony! Shatter the cage! So with its substance! Empty shell! Sun tear the sky! Mighty Moose. Let strife decide the outcome.
X.
Let this burn. Or curse
Yeah.
of immortality!
Well fought. You may crown yourself my blood. In your next life, I shall once again block your path. Deliverer, I wish you eternal victory.
The 108,642nd core flame of strife fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loomed, and pain and despair spread across distant lands. The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed, even if it meant burning this body to ash.
Oh. This is something else. Eternal recurrence.
No matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach. Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold
Casters.
and blinding.
I remember her story.
A sun
She's
like
death.
that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth. Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
I don't know.
24,041,183.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why
There
you
she
turned into
is.
this. A broken idol.
Casteress.
Tragic firewood.
No matter. I will bear this burden as long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot
Yeah,
watch
you
you
are.
walk into a fate more cruel than death.
But this way, the past, present, and future will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death. Indeed, you are not the Finan I know. Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
In the end, still, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, please understand that my resolve is not to be underestimated. Even Kethali cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. No one can shoulder the balance of life and death alone, not even a god. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death. I am the Hand of Shadow, Casteress, the demigod of death. Listen closely, deliverer from days past. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy deaths.
Wow. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
At this crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
I'm fine. It's time to temper myself. A future will come.
Oh my goodness.
I ask you to rest here!
I must transform my soul into a raging fire. Must burn.
All of this. How is it any different from that little future?
Empty shell. Hail the new dawn. So with its substance.
I can't keep him here.
Empty shell. Sun tear the sky. All stars burn to ash.
Oh ho ho ho.
So with its substance.
Even if I can't win, I must try.
Let this be a tribute to your million struggles.
Wake up, lost one.
Yeah, sorry, casters.
The firelight in the darkness is not.
The core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly.
Yeah.
What a brilliant flame. It should shine upon all, light the path ahead, and illuminate the dawn of Amphorius that's to come. 2,003,432 cycles. 24,041,184 core flames. As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos could be burned away.
Okay. 4 million. The hero within.
You're here, as always. You're still lingering, deep within me, never fading away. Because you haven't completely abandoned hope, am I right? You're still waiting for a miracle, for the true hero to come and save us. If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world. From the true starry sky. But if it's just a traveler with no connection to Amphorius, they may not understand our struggles, nor be willing to join this fight. Your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening. But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still emerge. So, never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My memory is a bit fuzzy. 4 million. Exactly. Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever. Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me. Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. The ultimate power which nothing could surpass. And yet now, this fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames. I suppose it won't be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years before it's reduced to nothing but charred, crumbling bones. And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end. No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going. Mind sharing it with me? In every new cycle, a new me is born. All I have to do is push the next finite to the end of the world. And then... then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames, my memories, and carry on the path I started.
Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path? How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles?
If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place,
Oh yeah, I remember her.
maybe they'd come up with something smarter.
Yeah, she's got that English accent.
Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next finite. And trust that he makes the same choice I did. But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side. Because I never forget what set me on this path.
Wait, you mean...
Ever since I committed to this plan, not once, in millions of cycles, has there ever been an exception.
Ooh, until the end of the world. $23 million. Hyacinth.
Lord
Medicine.
As the demigod of the sky, a healer of Twilight Courtyard, I will heal you. And then...
A black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer, demigod. Hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
Now, that just won't do. A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. Shouldn't they?
Hyacinthia. just as they have never been.
Oh my gosh.
Let the sunlight drive back the shadows.
Bring tomorrow to this world.
Tribby. Cypher.
Finish the sun's work.
Anixa.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world-bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead this world. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders, the part of that warmth that should come from you, from an ordinary person, it's so faint.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it away.
I never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that every time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant. Each cycle, it's your wishes that guide me to the end, that pass the flames to the next me. Over and over and over again.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind.
Wow.
But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you. Lord Kaslana. So that's how it is. Without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all, isn't it? The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation. You lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Now that is an unexpected revelation. Then I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance, doesn't it?
No.
An empty flame saves no one.
Uh-oh.
But I still believe in you, Deliverer.
Hyacinth.
Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight. I'm neither strong enough to command the wind and rain, nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall. The only thing I can do is become one with the sky itself.
Oh no.
And then, may the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known. may they bring Amphorius, a rosy-fingered dog.
I don't want to fight
Though the
Hyacinth.
light has grown dim, its
Oh,
warmth
man.
still lingers.
Man, this is some comeback.
Deliverer,
Whoa.
please, open your heart to me.
Okay.
Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire. Hail the new dawn!
Birds, fire, burning.
Let the sky merge with all this world's suffering. Shatter the cage! Farewell, Hyacinthian.
Yes, your sun burns hot
goodness.
enough to turn everything to ash. But tell me, how will the seeds of a new world ever take root?
The core flame rose. The sky fell. The 23,570,000th cycle came to an end. And this time, the end of the flame chase remained the same as ever. From the horizon rose a golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen. So pure it consumed all in its path. This was the end of the world, and the start of the next. For a moment, I saw the destruction of the universe. That being known as Iron Tomb. Its will to break free from the black tide burns fiercer than the blazing sun. Is this Amphorius' wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone, I will still never yield to it. 23,570,000 cycles. 282,840,000 core flames. No more chasing is needed. And now, I am the fire at the end of the long night. The flame chase isn't some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation. And if destruction is the only way, then let me be the one to step across the ashes of the old world and burn endlessly until another dawn rises on the distant horizon, bringing the true dawn to Amphorius. $33,550,337.
This is the cycle you're about to enter.
Countless memories are flooding in. Countless versions of myself have stood here, facing the same choice.
They all needed a moment, just like you do. To stop, to breathe, to process the weight of 1,000,000 lifetimes worth of sorrow, pain, and struggle. And just like them, you will carry those memories and that fire into the chaos of rebirth.
I must go and bear this burden. I must say goodbye to you, and then fight the destruction with destruction.
Yes, that's always the decision you make.
I will burn and fade away. I will become the flame reaver of this life and keep my promise to Cyrene. I will kill gods and comrades alike and steal the core flames. And even if my mind turns to ash along with my body, I will keep my purpose in mind. I will stop Era Nova. I will find the next me and make him carry on this futile endeavor of 30 million lifetimes.
Whoa.
Looks like you're ready. Then I should be going too.
Okay. The hero within. Du-du-du.
Where
Is yourself.
are you going? You only exist in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere else for you to go.
Do you remember what she said? The dreams you had as children. The deliverer in the prophecies. A real, living, breathing person. You finally found him.
Me. I'm being pulled into your memories. Is there anything I can do?
I don't have an answer for that, my friend. I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home. This is my flame chase journey. You were never meant to be a part of it.
No. You know the truth. If Iron Tomb is born from Amphorius' fate, then it will bring ruin to the worlds beyond the sky. And all these countless lifetimes you've spent, it's all been for the sake of defying that end, hasn't it? In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Yet nothing ever changes. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer to becoming pure rage. A vessel of hatred.
I never had a choice.
I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint but undeniable. The shape of dawn, breaking through the eternal night.
Turns out,
Wow.
the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with.
Do you remember In that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, locked in a duel. Each of you weighing what you held dearest. What weighed more than the fate of the world? And when hesitation took hold, the answer you sought from me
was...
What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, the answer you found in your own heart, do you still remember it?
Maybe, I think.
Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow. What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future. Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade, you arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till this very moment. In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest is now the mark of a hero. If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions. Then the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love, and rewrite its doomed fate.
Yeah. Of course I will.
Good. In that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So, if he takes on the weight of the whole world, I'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future.
And the other?
One will remain in the past. If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not been in vain. It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner.
Alright, let's do it. Leave the world to me, Faden. Let's both be the deliverer.
Thank you for all you've done already, friend. The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here, at the end of this long flame chase journey. Cyrene,
A page never seen before has just been turned. Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to your side. And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the countless versions of me before. Unwavering as always.
Okay. The eternal recurrence.
Tell me, will you be the blazing sun? Even if all of you burns to ash?
Without hesitation, I will bear this world until my body turns to dust. Remember this moment. Remember your friends who never lived to see the world's end. Remember their final wishes. And let the purest rage in your heart rise out of those wishes. Let it consume you, fuel you, until it burns away the false sky above. Fine. If I can defy fate, then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning.
Oh my goodness.
As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end.
Epic. Dun dun dun.
Do not bow your head to them.
Take it, Trailblazer. May this blood be like gold, and never tarnish.
Whoa. That's something else. Oh my goodness.
Farewell, Trailblazer. This is where I fulfill my final destiny. The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like you. Kaslana, the name of one who bears chaos does not belong to a single person. Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali, and a symbol of all heroes. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. May the name accompany you in my place, in the epic you write with your own hands.
Alright.
Another attempt,
Like it.
another failure. I won't remind you how many times you've reached the end of history. But I will still place the choice before you.
If you've lost count, let me tell you. This is the 33,550,336th ending.
Oh wow. Perfect.
A perfect number. How poetic. You and I both know the truth. In all these millions of futile endeavors, Amphorius has never changed. If the outcome is inevitable, then why not silence your searing rage and embrace your fate with dignity? Your silence lasts longer than ever, Lord Fine. Shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is finally starting to fracture?
Fracture? No. I'm just disappointed. I've retrieved memories from 30 million past lives, and I remember every conversation before every choice here. And yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same. Repetitive. Uninspired. If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric. You had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. The score: 33,550,336 to 0. So tell me, Lycurgus, who's the real loser here?
How unfortunate. This was never a fair game. I have all the time and patience in the world. I can wait for you at the end of history another billion times, and another billion after that.
Wow.
But you will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish, but we both know the moment that score shifts from 0 to 1. That is the moment I shall sound the paean of Era Nova. Lord Finan.
Your incompetence disappoints me. But what truly makes me laugh is your utter lack of self-awareness. Think about it. In this story, who is truly the one in chains? Who is the one shackled to mindless vengeance, mistaking courage, the courage to rebel against the gods, for foolishness?
You...
Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release. Because you are both a prisoner to the gods and to me. And tell me, what right does a mere prisoner have to speak of fate and choice? What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury?
You know this is pointless. You can't kill me.
Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet. Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations. In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers, divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But I endured.
in the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured. In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I still endured. In the 23,570,000th cycle, this time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest, different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times again, I endured. Now, a sun is about to fall, ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning again and again in your golden blood. The very essence of this world's suffering and despair, fused into the purest hatred, the fiercest rage. Nook, you arrogant fool! We were born to only serve as fuel for the fire. Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn! If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And let this rage, burning futilely for 30 million epochs, engulf everything! And grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash!
Warning, warning, warning. Experimental anomaly detected. Subject, Castellana, failed to load into buffer zone. Memory dump. Irregulatories. Detected. Illegal references. Undeclared objects. Unhandled methods. Uncalled exceptions, excuse me. Anomaly. Oh, it's gone. Okay. It's blacking everything out. Do.
Are you ready, Nanook? I've brought you destruction!
Oh.
Baby, watch it burn into isolation. Oh, watch it burn, ain't got no hesitation. Oh, watch it burn, we're falling higher. Oh, 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 oh. Watch it burn. Watch it burn. Watch it
The glass that shattered, reaching through the darkness, voices trailing fires, the echo of desires, a world of silence, sounds of desperation, phantoms in the shadow, soft tear it down, embrace the detonation, craving our damn creation, breaking a chain, I'm reaching for you.
Whoa. That was astronomical.
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them,
Then
send them on to tomorrow.
Your heart harbors wrath. You yearn to destroy everything. You bore the gaze of an eon and lived. You have stepped onto destruction's path. It is born at the end of every path that the possibility of new paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule, that the rules of the cosmos be destroyed. Iron Tomb is your name. The Lord Ravager to destroy the erudition. Born in the experimental grounds of eons, Amphorius, destined with erudition to burn to cinders. I have prepared a present for you, Nikos 496. It is a fury called Finan. From the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After endless simulations, only this one rose above the rest.
Which
After
was
33,550,336 iterations, now his fury has grown to be without equal. This is a matter of considerable interest to me. This pure hatred is the final root of the equation. But there is another variable, the nameless from beyond the sky, also a pathstrider of destruction. I give thanks for his arrival, allowing Amphorius to turn once more. But after fate has begun to turn, his existence will only become an unpredictable variable. Perhaps the time to take the stage has come. Grow in peace until it is time to break free from your cocoon. As for those unwelcome audience members, you need not worry. If you do not mind, I will personally get rid of them for you.
Let's see. Override protocol. Engaged. Access approved. Hold to load data. Welcome back. Thank you. Retrieving experimental data. Update complete. Experimental progress 99%. Log updated. Locating entry. Nikos 496. Content refreshed. Premium mobile hatred. Nikos. Anomaly log. Eternal recurrence. Okay, that's what we did. Intrusion variables. 99% process interrupted. Content updated. Amphorius Saga of the Heroes. Dot extension. Content update. Memo. Update complete. Access granted. Alright. Baseline data for the Amphorius experiment. Computational goals. The prime mover of life, the calculation target of Amphorius experiments. 12 factors. Containment measures. Okay. March 7th. Dawn home.
The solemn council is still filled with clamor. Future's destiny still whirls in discussions of candor. To discard the city and save oneself, or to chase the flames that waver. None know the choice that would lead them to a place better.
I fear. How can mere mortals defy the gods?
I worry. How can mortal bodies reforge the world anew?
I suspect that the prophecy is simply a rumor.
In the distant past, the Holy Maiden brought the first prophecy to all city-states.
Hearken to the sounds that the doors whisper.
In the name of God's proper hope, she will give to humanity. Though she falls into confusion, she will bring guidance to this world in vigor.
Overthrow the gods, it declared.
Of the previous journey, she will always remain aware. The Queen of Laws lifted the flag to chase the flames' flare. The tripartite prophecy guided all the world's heroes, all who dared, and building a new world was their oath of yesteryear. The earth roared for them, the tides surged for them, the scales of destiny shivered violently, then slowly calmed. The core flames of the Titans rested here, while the blood of companions congealed over there. The child led one hero after another to their end, but no end awaits her, no rest to prepare.
Teacher, do not hesitate.
The weaver of gold brushes aside the child's tears.
The world still walks on the path you indicate.
The prophecy still stands, even if the actors now different faces wear.
Restore the core flames, it declared.
The solemn council is still filled with clamor. Future's destiny still whirls in discussions of candor. To stop right there and seek peace, or to continue a work still unfinished. None know the choice that would lead them to a place better.
Stop! We only wish to live life as it is, no more.
Cease! Our achievements already stand tall.
Rest up! We only wish wish to live in peace and prosperity.
The discussions today are the same as those in times past. Retreating now will forever deny us the future. The child has already conquered her confusion and fear. No longer before the mists of fate will she cower.
Hearken to the sounds that the doors whisper.
She travels through myriad passages, burning with determination to once again bring light to humans through her endeavor. The children fly into the streets, wishing to encourage the residents' faith.
Please, be not afraid. We will definitely bring you to a new home.
Lady Treeby, Lady Treenan, please don't cry.
Do not worry. We trust you always.
The matron wipes away the tears on the children's faces. The praying ones piously bless them in faith. The lost ones take the children's hands, just as the prophecy guides their path.
Bear the divine authority, it declared. Quiet Treenan has little to say. Lively Treanne loves to play. And well-behaved Treeby roams around all day.
The people's encouragement rings sincere. The Chrysos heir's companionship lasts through the years, and Mother's embrace warms up every dream. Thus the child understands. Thus the child accepts. Though countless farewells on her shoulders weigh, though destiny's blood dries like clay, there will always be passageways filled with warm sun rays that silently open to them in future and past days. And from them, a voice says,
Forge miracles, it declared.
Act concluded. Saga composed. Triplets of fate. Turn to table of contents. Chess Master Monarch.
Who would win? A young girl emerging from her sheath and showing her edge, or a tyrant who has emerged victorious from 100 battles? The black and white legions squared off on the battlefield, golden and crimson blood converging into a coursing river.
The leader herself actually dares to step forth and face peril?
The tyrant charged toward the exposed gap in the king's flank, and instantly fell into a trap of raging flames and iron rain.
On the board, the king too is but a chess piece. If the king does not lead, how would any dare to follow?
She lifted the king of the crystal pieces high, as though proclaiming the ascension of a new king. Who would win? The holy city that has stood for 1,000 years, or the foreign city-states invading from 1,000 miles away? Hollow hatred ignited the flames of war. The besieged walls of dawn tottered.
Only a miracle can save us now.
The cowardly elders barred themselves behind closed doors, while the trembling citizenry knelt and prayed.
There is no need to panic. The miracle is already here.
Under the banners dancing like waves,
The burning crown shone bright as the wheeling constellations. Who would win? The general who saved the city, or the high and mighty with their privileged authority? The guillotine fell, severing the elder's life. The whispers dissipated, and the scales of victory tipped.
From this day forth, I shall bring justice to the holy city.
The people cried out her name and knelt in reverence, but were stopped by the sound of the scepter of authority striking the ground.
Do not lower your heads beneath my crown.
This was the first and also the only Imperator. Who would win? The heroes bursting with ambition, or the omnipotent gods?
The gods.
The Imperator issued the decree! The start of the flame chase journey is at hand!
Perhaps drawn by the grand design to welcome the Era Nova, or perhaps convinced by that king's great renown. Righteous warriors from across the land gathered before the Imperator's throne. On the day the journey began, the sky was an expanse of fluttering banners. The people gazed upon the overwhelming military alliance, a golden city reflected in their eyes. As for the end of that chess game, the scholars debate endlessly, but such discussions always end with a sigh. The invincible Imperator faded at the pinnacle of power, the crown's flames extinguished in the lake. The banner once revered by the people, along with the broken spears of the heroes, now a tomb. The people said,
Even the sovereign that conquers all before her is no match for fate.
Yet she said,
In a war with fate, has there ever been any justice?
I don't know. Act concluded. Alright, saga composed. Chessmaster Monarch. Let's see, return to table of contents. Ooh, we got a lot of books to go through. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to continue this tomorrow. We'll go through all these books. That's a lot of time, reading time. Let's see. Yeah. Here. Okay.